Today we're going to talk about the super simple nutrition method I use to get my clients results. So first, I don't eliminate food groups. I kind of eat whatever I want, and I'm a super picky eater and can still follow this method, so it's super nice. And these are also just like guidelines I use that I will customize to each of my clients' needs and goals and what their diet is currently like. So don't, just follow this blindly just because it's, the guidelines I use or whatever, but, I will customize it. So if you are looking for a custom plan, just DM me, but so my clients and I usually eat around 4 to 6 meals a day, and each meal contains 1 serving of proteins, veggies, carbs, and healthy fats. Fruits are included in the carbs category because it's also a simple sugar and gives you like quick energy. So we eat this many meals a day just to have consistent energy levels throughout the day, because every few hours we're replenishing, and to consume enough protein, especially after working out, and to eat enough calories so our bodies don't break down our muscles to get energy or glucose. And obviously if we're working out because we're trying to bulk, we don't want to be eating so little that our bodies are actually like breaking down the muscles that we're trying to build for energy. So when creating your plate and serving sizes for each of your 4 to 6 meals, I use these guidelines. So your serving of protein should be the size of your palm of your hand. Your veggies should be fist-sized. Your carbs and fruits should be like a cupped hand in size, and then healthy fats should be the size of your thumb. I love how easy and simple this method is because you literally have like your measuring tool with you anywhere you go because it's just your hand. And it's so easy to use even when you're out, like if you're eating out, if you're at a barbecue, if you're eating leftovers at home, or if you're meal prepping, like you can use it for everything. And it's not like you're like carrying around containers or restricting yourself or whatever. So I do highly recommend meal prepping once or twice a week when you have time, or at least when you do make meals, make it enough so that you can like be planning out and have food on hand. Because as Benjamin Franklin says, his quote is that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And when it comes to meal prepping, that's like so true, because if you don't have food on hand, you're probably just going to reach for like the quickest and usually unhealthy thing, and it's not going to have enough nutrients for you, and then like you'll end up hungry or like spending all day in the kitchen and not doing anything else or whatever. But like it's literally, that is how you're gonna just be able to stick to it long term. And then after your meals are prepped, just set some reminders and alarms on your phone, because if you're anything like me, you might forget to eat because you get sucked into work or things get busy or whatever. So setting reminders on your phone, especially when we are eating so frequently, is super helpful. And now I want to talk about unhealthy foods. So I'm a firm believer that it's fine in moderation, like anything in moderation, right? Honestly, I don't crave junk food that often when I do eat all of my meals and getting all my nutrients, because my body, 1, I'm not hungry, and 2, I'm getting the nutrients I need, so my body's not telling me that I need something else. But, when I do crave dessert or whatever, I sometimes indulge. Sometimes I will make a healthy swap, which I love to do, especially recommend that to my clients. So I do have a whole page in my nutrition doc that I give my clients that goes into the healthy swaps I recommend, and like just ways to help them, get started doing that. One of my favorite things I recommend is, instead of having dessert, because I feel like if you're anything like me, you crave dessert after dinner, or something sweet for some extra energy or whatever to get you through the evening. Instead of having cookies or whatever, I will recommend like your favorite fruit. For me, that's raspberries. And like, I don't know if you're like me, but I am obsessed with raspberries, and like I would rather eat raspberries than like cookies anyway, just because they're that good and I'm obsessed. But maybe you're not maybe you're not like me, but fruit's amazing. So anyway, I will also, personal favorite too, is to make myself a salad using fresh strawberries, and then like lettuce, fresh strawberries, and then I have a homemade strawberry vinaigrette dressing that I make that I really love, and that also gives me some more energy to go through the night than like just being fruit. But okay, So that's everything for today. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about how to stay consistent on your journey even when you lose motivation. So I'll see you then.